Hello, this video is about considering transferring in-state versus out-of-state. So if that's something you're thinking about, here are a few things that I think you should know. The first is about transferring your credits. So it'll be a little bit different if you're transferring in-state versus out-of-state. And one of the reasons is because in-state, we have a tool called Michigan Transfer Network in which you can see how your classes are going to transfer even before you apply. We also have the Michigan Transfer Agreement, which will bundle your classes into a kind of package deal for your general education requirements. And most schools in Michigan will take that as a packaged general ed credit deal. Outside of Michigan, it'll just take a little bit more digging to figure out how your credits are going to transfer before you apply. So I would recommend going ahead and picking up your phone and calling their admissions department and asking if there's any way that they can give you a heads up on how your classes will transfer. After you apply and send your transcript over to them, you'll be able to meet with an advisor and talk about how those credits are going to transfer. And so it might just take a little bit longer or take a little bit more digging. Tuition is a big difference if you're transferring in-state versus out-of-state. And that's because the general or average cost of in-state schools is about $9,000 to $10,000 a year, where out-of-state schools are about $26,000 to $27,000 a year. So quite a big difference. And why is that? It's because public universities receive state funding. And so if you're paying taxes in state, you'll get a little bit of a break on going to that school. So because of this, usually private schools don't have this difference in in-state versus out-of-state tuition. Also, fully online schools might not have this. So look into the type of school that you're applying to and if they have a difference in in-state versus out-of-state tuition. One thing to think about is residency. So talk with your out-of-state school about residency and how to declare it. Most schools will require you to live in state for at least a year before you can declare residencies. So some students might even move down to their school that they're planning to go to or that state and work for a year before they start classes. Other students might try to declare residency after their first year at the school and see if they can get that in-state tuition for later on in their schooling. So ask about that. Also look into scholarships. Some schools have merit-based scholarships, so those would be determined by your academic achievement, or legacy scholarships. And these would be scholarships awarded to students who have a parent or a grandparent who went to that school. And these scholarships might even allow all the way the price to go down to in-state tuition from out-of-state tuition. So definitely look into that. And last but not least, if you are active military or your parent is active military, you'll be able to get in-state tuition at any school in the United States. That's pretty awesome. So going out of state will definitely broaden your horizon and be a very unique experience for you, but you'll want to just consider these things and think about how expensive it'll be for you to, visit home or visit friends and family. So just think about these things as you're making your decision and come to us in the Academic Advising Center and we can help talk through this with you. So feel free to make an appointment through My Success or by calling us at 231-995-1040, and we would love to meet with you. Thanks for watching.